Imagine you were walking through a forest and accidentally found a phone or a camera. Once home, you decided to check the footage and saw something terrifying. Today, I want to show you 7 videos from found cameras, each with a mysterious backstory. I got a little scared when I saw these clips myself. I also want to ask you to subscribe and like this video, as it motivates me to create better content. My dream is to reach 1 million subscribers. If we make that happen, I'll show you what's behind my mask. Now, let's take a look at something chilling. Imagine you find a camera with something terrifying recorded on it, accidentally ending up in one of the darkest and most dangerous places, the French catacombs. A person exploring them left their camera behind, and after that, they disappeared. So, what was captured on that camera? Mysterious footage showing the person going deeper into the labyrinth of these dark tunnels.
So it is possible with these paintings that we may be able to retrace his itinerary to some extent. After about 4, we hear his breathing get louder and louder, as though something was scaring him. He's frightened. Occasionally he stops, perhaps to try to decide which way to run among all the many different corridors. He's running faster and faster and faster, deeper and deeper into the catacombs. And all of a sudden, we hear his breathing get louder and louder, as though something was scaring him. He's frightened. Occasionally he stops, perhaps to try to decide which way to run among all the many different corridors. He's running faster and faster and faster, deeper and deeper into the catacombs. And all of a sudden, this video camera
These clips were found years later, and no one can explain what happened. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. You and a friend go exploring old caves, hoping to find something unusual. While navigating through dark passages, you unexpectedly discover signs that someone has lived here: old campfires, intended footprints, and strange symbols on the walls. At first, it seemed like a regular adventure, but things changed when your friend vanished without a trace.
Немножко не понимаю. Это как так? Это как так? Это...
Man starts recording a video to report his friend's disappearance and ask for help. But when he turns around to show the empty space, a terrifying figure suddenly appears behind him.
Хотя мы договорились через 10 минут. Единственный, наверное, вариант, разумный вариант, это остаться здесь и подождать его тут. Но так как прошло уже 30 минут, могло случиться всякое. И я думаю, что стоит пройтись, наверное, в его сторону и посмотреть, куда он мог пойти. Ну, хотя бы убедиться, что с ним все нормально. Ну, и посмотреть.
They were declared missing persons. What happened in those caves? Was it a humanoid monster or something else? Let me know what you think happened in the comments. One day, a group of tourists walking through the forest stumbled upon an abandoned phone. They hesitated to turn it on, not knowing who might have lost it and what story might be behind the device. But after some time, they decided to check the footage in an attempt to find the owner. What they found was horrifying. Some people claim that on the video, you can see something that shouldn't exist. Perhaps this creature wasn't from our world. What do you think? Can you spot this creature on the video? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. This video shows footage from one of the most abandoned and eerie sewer systems. A young man, noticing something strange, suddenly turns and starts running in panic. The video was posted on a suspicious website that was quickly deleted, but a few people managed to download it before it vanished. In the video, you can see the man running through dark tunnels when a figure appears in the distance. He tries to ignore it, but suddenly turns and begins to run faster, clearly terrified. The camera shakes, and the man desperately tries to find a safe place, but at some point, the video abruptly ends. The person who uploaded this video claimed it was the last footage of 32-year-old Ethan Miller, a man who disappeared. However, it was later revealed that Ethan didn't disappear but was killed. Rumor has it that before his death, he spoke about being followed. However, the killer was never found. This leads to another chilling theory. What if the killer posted this video on a strange website? Why? To scare people? Or did he want Ethan to be known as someone who was chased and possibly tried to hide in the sewer system? This video was found near the site where an abandoned trailer was discovered. A man, who had been resting in his camper, decided to venture into the forest to enjoy the solitude and peace. But what he recorded turned into a real nightmare.
Что такое? Что такое? Сука. Что это за нахуй?
After a few minutes, strange sounds begin. Dull noises, as if something heavy or something large is moving among the trees. The sounds grow louder and more frightening.
Блять.
The panic in his voice becomes more evident, and he begins running, trying to return to his trailer. The camera shakes, and you can hear the man shouting, pleading for someone or something to leave him alone. But at some point, the recording cuts off, and we are left with only the empty forest. Later, the camera was found several kilometers from the trailer. The trailer was parked neatly, as if no one intended to leave. But the man himself disappeared without a trace, and the search efforts yielded no results. How did his camera end up so far from the trailer? What happened in the forest? And why was his trailer left peacefully parked? This raises even more questions than answers. This video was found deep underground, in one of the abandoned mines, where a group of people went to film material for their horror movie. They didn't expect this adventure to turn into a real nightmare.
I told you he's sick, he needed to take a breather. Matt! Following us? I swear to God, I looked behind me 5 seconds ago when he was there.
We need to stop playing around, man.
Matt!
At first, everything went according to plan. They walked through the dark tunnels, laughing and joking, preparing scenes for their movie. However, the further they went, the stranger the sounds became, something dull and heavy, like footsteps, or something else they couldn't explain.
Oh, he's freaking us out. Just go, take the right hand turn.
At first, they thought it could be the sound of their own footsteps, but then it became clear that it was something else. The sounds grew louder and closer. Panic took over everyone, and they began running, trying to find an exit from the mine. But the most terrifying moment came when one of them, holding the camera, filmed a silhouette. It was something resembling a human figure, but with such features that it was hard to tell if it was really a person. At some point, the video cuts off, and the camera is found on the ground. The guys were never found, and no one could explain what happened in that mine. What do you think about this video? Could it all just be another hoax? Leave your thoughts in the comments. So, these are some creepy and mysterious stories, my friends. Each of these cases leaves more questions than answers. What happened to the people whose cameras we found? Why did they end up in these situations? And who or what became their pursuer? All of these stories remind us how fragile our safety is, and how easily we can fall into a trap if we're in the wrong place at the wrong time. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel, so you don't miss out on new mysterious stories. And remember, reality can be far scarier than any fiction. See you soon.